Hello everyone, in this video I want to talk about, does the soul have a energetic signature to it? Does the soul have a vibe, an energy, a feeling to it? Or is it completely like fluid and open to becoming what it is? In other words, is the vibe that we have right now to our souls, to your soul, did you cultivate it from your experiences, actions, relationships, and it's completely based on experiences? Or is there something inherent that always was and will not change? It's an unchanging aspect of your soul that has a vibe. So is the vibe of your soul, the frequency, however you want to call it, is it unchanging or changing or both or neither, or what's up? Okay. Now, I thought about it and I'm not gonna lie to you. I do think that there is an unchanging aspect to the soul. You know that part of you that hasn't ever really changed? That feeling that maybe only you know, not necessarily, but that kind of deep but feeling that you have of yourself when you think about yourself, and you notice the part of you that hasn't changed internally since you were 5 years old. Clearly your mind has changed, your memories have changed, your outlooks have changed, but is there a part of you that really hasn't changed even since you were like 5 years old? That right there just might be the soul. Okay, and I just say 5 years old because that's like when we start being able to feel our own energies and stuff, but you get the point. I've been thinking about it. I even had a conversation, and it seems to me that the soul does have an unchanging aspect to it. The vibe of it, like who you are, how you feel, won't ever change, is what I have discovered. And I think that another part of the soul that won't change is the gender. I think the soul does have a gender, because everyone is a part of a twin flame relationship. This is like very common knowledge at this point, and more people are finding out about that. But I do think that, yeah, the soul has this vibe to it that'll never change. Eternally, it's going to remain the same. I know it has been with me also this way. It hasn't changed since the beginning for me. And also, I think that the gender of the soul will not change, male or female. So I don't think that it's completely based on experiences. I think there is something inherent that God personally signed off on and said, this is your feeling, this is your feeling, this is your feeling, this is your feeling. Now just because you are that doesn't mean that's what you show. I think you can be inside of your soul. I think you can have not really be in, because you are the soul inside of a body while incarnated, but I do think that the soul can be twisted. The soul can be inside out. The soul can be bruised, damaged, bent, stretched out. It could be broken into pieces or cut off into pieces. A piece can be missing. So the soul is like a metaphysical playing field. Or what did I just say? Like a metaphysical area, vicinity of energy. And every possible piece of that area has that vibe that we call the feeling of your soul. And so the goal is, of course, to have that soul, the energy field, be straight and not twisted and not damaged and that kind of thing, as opposed to being twisted, damaged, pulled, unbalanced, these kinds of perverted things, which happen, I'm sure, through various ways or whatever, but, you know. So, conclusion, if you want to have a healthy vibe externally onto others, if you want to project who you are really inside, you need to have a soul that is not inside out, that is properly situated and all that stuff in the spiritual world. And and the other part of the video was what I said earlier, that the soul does have an inherent feeling that God himself signed to you that you're gonna have forever.